Have you ever wondered why, even after eating a good breakfast, you still feel weaker with each passing week after 60? What if I told you that there's one simple drink, yes, a breakfast drink, that could actually rebuild your muscle in just weeks? Imagine waking up having something delicious and within a short time feeling stronger, more energetic, and more confident in your own body again. Here's the truth. After 60, most people lose muscle twice as fast as they did in their 40s. That's why getting out of a chair feels harder, carrying groceries feels heavier, and daily activities drain you quicker. But what if your breakfast could turn all of that around? In this video, I'm going to reveal the exact drink that doctors, nutritionists, and even athletes recommend for seniors who want to fight muscle loss. Stay with me till the end, because I'll not only share the recipe, but I'll also explain why it works scientifically, the mistakes people make when trying to protect their muscles, and how you can start rebuilding strength today without expensive supplements or long workouts. If you're over 60 and you want your mornings to be the first step towards stronger, pain-free days, this video is for you.
Let's take a step back and really look at the problem. As we age, something happens inside our bodies that most people don't talk about openly. We lose muscle, even if we're eating the same foods and moving around like before. This process has a scientific name, sarcopenia, and it begins quietly in your 40s, but after 60, it speeds up dramatically. Think about it this way. Remember the energy you had in your younger years? How easy it was to climb stairs, pick up your grandchildren, or go for long walks without thinking twice. Now compare that to how much harder these same activities feel today. That's the before and after contrast of sarcopenia. Here's the shocking part. By the age of 70, the average person has lost up to 25 to 30% of their muscle mass. That's like giving away almost a third of your physical strength. No wonder daily life feels heavier. What's worse, most seniors blame it on just getting older, and they never realize that there's a way to slow down or even reverse this decline. Muscle loss isn't just about strength. It affects your balance, independence, and even lifespan. Seniors who lose muscle too quickly are more likely to suffer falls, develop weak immunity, and experience faster aging. But the encouraging news is this. Science shows that your body is still capable of rebuilding muscle at any age. It just needs the right fuel at the right time. And that's where breakfast comes in. After a night of fasting, your body wakes up craving nutrients. It's like an empty sponge, ready to absorb everything you give it. Sadly, many seniors start the day with tea, toast, or sugary cereal. Foods that spike energy for a moment, but don't give the muscles what they desperately need to repair and grow. The secret lies in giving your body the perfect combination of protein, healthy fats, and muscle-supporting nutrients right at the start of the day. This isn't about fancy powders or extreme diets. It's about choosing one simple drink that can become your body's natural muscle medicine every morning. By the end of this video, you'll not only understand how muscle rebuilding works, but you'll also have a practical, easy-to-make recipe that can turn your mornings into your strongest weapon against aging. Here's where things get serious. The truth is, muscle loss after 60 isn't just inconvenient, it's dangerous. Studies show that sarcopenia doesn't just make you weaker. It doubles your risk of falls and fractures, and those injuries often trigger a downward spiral. For example, a broken hip in your 70s isn't just painful. It can mean losing your independence, moving into assisted living, or even facing life-threatening complications. Let's look at the hard numbers. Research suggests that after age 60, people lose around 3 to 8% of their muscle mass every decade. That doesn't sound huge, but think about it. Your body is like a savings account of strength. Every year, small withdrawals add up, and one day you suddenly realize the account is almost empty. That's why some seniors wake up one morning shocked at how much weaker they've become. But here's the worst part. Most of us unknowingly make this problem worse. Skipping protein at breakfast. The body needs protein spread out through the day, yet many seniors eat little to none in the morning. Relying on sugar or simple carbs, things like tea with biscuits, plain toast, or cereal, give quick energy but zero muscle protection. Assuming exercise alone will fix it, yes, movement is vital, but without the right nutrition, the muscles simply can't rebuild. Believing it's just aging, this mindset is one of the biggest traps. Age is a factor, but lifestyle choices have an even greater impact. The consequences go beyond strength. Muscle is an active tissue that burns calories and supports your metabolism. When you lose muscle, your metabolism slows, fat builds up faster, and diseases like type 2 diabetes and heart issues creep in. Weak muscles also reduce mobility, which then reduces physical activity, creating a vicious cycle of decline. Here's a shocking fact. Seniors with the lowest muscle mass have up to a 60% higher risk of early death compared to those who maintain strong muscles. Think about that. It's not just about walking faster or lifting groceries, it's about adding years to your life. And yet, this risk often hides in plain sight. No doctor tells you during a routine checkup, "Hey, you're losing muscle fast." They'll check your blood pressure, sugar, maybe cholesterol, but not your muscle health. That's why so many people only realize the danger when it's too late. The good news? You don't have to wait for a fall or a medical scare to act. With the right breakfast drink, made from affordable, everyday ingredients, you can start refueling your muscles every single morning, turning the tide back in your favor. Now let me share the turning point. The moment everything changed for me, and for many seniors I've spoken with. For the longest time, I believed what most people over 60 believe, that weakness, slower movement, and fatigue are just part of aging. I accepted it. I thought, this is my new normal. But then something happened that shook me deeply. One morning I bent down to tie my shoes, and I couldn't get up without holding on to the chair. That moment hit me like a thunderbolt. It wasn't just about bending down, it was about what it meant. I was losing independence. If I couldn't do simple movements now, what would the next 5 years look like? Would I end up relying on others for basic things? That fear lit a fire inside me. So I started digging. I read medical journals, talked to nutrition experts, and even asked younger athletes how they maintained strength. And the truth I discovered was shocking. Muscle can be rebuilt at any age, even in your 70s and 80s. The key is not hours in the gym. It's giving your body the right fuel in the right form at the right time. That was my hidden truth moment. I realized breakfast was the most wasted opportunity of my day. I was having tea and bread while my muscles were starving. It was like trying to drive a car on an empty tank. No wonder I was running out of energy. The shift came when I changed my breakfast. I replaced the empty foods with one powerful drink that delivered protein, essential amino acids, and nutrients my body could actually use. Within weeks, I felt different. I wasn't just less tired, I was stronger. My grip improved, I could walk longer distances without stopping, and even my mood lifted. This wasn't magic, it was science, and it was proof that age doesn't define strength, habits do. If you've ever had a moment like mine, struggling with something that used to be easy, remember this: it's not the end. It can be the beginning of a stronger chapter. And the key lies in that very first choice you make each morning. So, what exactly is this breakfast drink that can rebuild muscle in weeks? Here's the answer. It's a high-protein, nutrient-rich smoothie designed specifically to feed your muscles right when they're most hungry, first thing in the morning. And the beauty is, You don't need fancy supplements or expensive powders. You can make it right in your kitchen with simple, affordable ingredients. Let me break down the science first. Your muscles are made of protein, and protein is made of amino acids. After 60, your body becomes less efficient at using the protein you eat, a condition doctors call anabolic resistance. This means you actually need more high-quality protein per meal than younger people, especially in the morning when your body is primed to absorb nutrients. That's why the drink works. It gives your muscles an immediate, usable dose of protein and other nutrients that activate rebuilding. Here's the basic recipe. 1 cup milk, or unsweetened almond milk, provides calcium for bones and an easy base. 1 scoop whey protein, or 1 per 2 cup Greek yogurt, the powerhouse source of complete protein and leucine, the amino acid that triggers muscle growth. 1 banana, or 1 per 2 cup berries, natural carbs for quick energy and antioxidants to fight inflammation. 1 tablespoon peanut butter or almond butter, healthy fats that slow digestion, keeping energy steady. Optional. 1 teaspoon flaxseed or chia seeds for omega-3s that support joints and reduce stiffness. Blend it all together and you have a drink that doesn't just taste good, it rebuilds your muscles at the cellular level. Now, you might be thinking, why a drink? Why not just eggs and toast? Great question. Here's why. A liquid form is faster for digestion, easier for the body to process, and perfect for seniors who may have smaller appetites in the morning. You don't feel heavy, but your muscles get everything they need. The results? Within 3 to 4 weeks of drinking this consistently, seniors often notice more energy in daily tasks, stronger grip and posture, less soreness after walking or light exercise, improved mood and focus. It's not a miracle, it's simply nutrition timed right. The key is consistency. 1 glass won't change your life, but making it part of your daily routine absolutely can. Remember, muscle loss happens slowly, but so does rebuilding. Every sip is like putting money back into your strength savings account. So if you want your mornings to work for you instead of against you, swap out the bread and tea routine for this muscle-building drink. Think of it as your daily dose of youth in a glass. It's one thing for me to tell you about this drink, but it's another to see how it has worked for real people. Let me share a few powerful stories. Case Study 1. Margaret, 72. Margaret had always been active, but after she turned 70, she noticed her arms felt weaker. Carrying grocery bags left her exhausted, and she worried she would soon need help with daily chores. She started drinking the protein smoothie every morning, using Greek yogurt and berries as her base. Within a month, she told me she felt her strength returning. By the 3rd month, she was back to carrying groceries with confidence. Her biggest joy? She could pick up her grandchild again without fear of dropping him. Case Study 2. Daniel, 68. Daniel was skeptical. He thought smoothies were for young people. But after suffering a minor fall, his doctor warned him to take muscle loss seriously. He gave the breakfast drink a try, adding whey protein and peanut butter. After 6 weeks, he noticed something simple but life-changing. Climbing stairs no longer made him pause halfway to catch his breath. He described it as getting my life back 1 step at a time. Case Study 3. Aisha, 65. Aisha struggled with joint stiffness in the mornings. She added flaxseed to her smoothie along with almond milk. Not only did she feel stronger, but she also reported less joint pain after a few weeks. Her friends were amazed at how she seemed more energetic and lively, and she said the drink became her secret weapon for aging gracefully. These are not miracle cures. They are examples of what happens when you give your body what it needs. Each of these seniors had one thing in common. They were consistent. They didn't just try it once or twice, they made it a daily habit. The key takeaway is this: results come from routine. Your body may be older, but it still responds to good nutrition. Just like a neglected garden can bloom again with water and sunlight, your muscles can come alive with the right fuel. Now that you know the drink and you've seen how it works for others, let's get practical. I want to give you a clear step-by-step roadmap so you can start tomorrow morning and begin building strength immediately. Step 1. Gather your ingredients. Don't overcomplicate it. All you need is a protein source, whey powder, Greek yogurt, or cottage cheese. A liquid base, milk or unsweetened almond milk. A fruit, banana, berries, or mango. A healthy fat, peanut butter, almond butter, or a teaspoon of seeds. Keep these stocked in your kitchen so you never run out. Step 2. Make it a morning ritual. The most powerful part isn't just the drink, it's the consistency. Set a reminder if you need to. Place your blender somewhere visible. Your goal is to replace your old tea and toast or sugar cereal habit with this one powerful glass. Step 3. Start simple, then upgrade. In the first week, keep it basic. Protein plus liquid plus fruit. Once you've got the habit, try adding extras like spinach, oats, or chia seeds. That way, you won't feel overwhelmed, and you'll naturally grow into it. Step 4. Pair it with gentle movement. For best results, drink your smoothie and then do light activity, like a 15-minute walk, stretching, or basic resistance bands. This combination tells your body, hey, we're using these nutrients for muscle. That's how you get faster, stronger results. Step 5. Track your wins. Notice how you feel after 2 weeks. Maybe your grip feels stronger. Maybe walking is easier. Write it down or even tell a family member. Celebrating these small wins will keep you motivated. Step 6. Stay consistent, not perfect. Missed a day? Don't panic. Just get back on track the next morning. Remember, it's not about perfection. It's about building a rhythm that works long term. Step 7. Share the journey. This isn't just about you. Share it with your spouse, your siblings, or your friends. Having someone else join you can make the habit stronger and even more enjoyable. By following these steps, you're not just making a drink. You're building a system that makes strength automatic. Every day you blend, you're saying yes to more independence, better health, and a longer, stronger life. Now, before you rush off to make this drink, I need to warn you about a few common mistakes that can destroy your progress. These are traps I see seniors fall into all the time. And I don't want you to waste your effort. Mistake number 1. Using too little protein. Many people throw in a splash of milk and half a banana and call it a smoothie. That won't rebuild muscle. Your body needs 20-30 grams of high-quality protein in the morning to trigger growth. Anything less is like trying to build a house with no bricks. Mistake number 2. Loading up on sugar. Yes, fruits are healthy, but piling in 3 bananas, sweetened yogurt, or flavored syrups turns your muscle drink into a sugar bomb. That spikes your blood sugar and leaves your muscles starving. Keep it balanced with 1 serving of fruit only. Mistake number 3. Inconsistency. Some people try it for 3 days and then quit. Remember, muscle building is slow but steady. It's not about one smoothie. It's about showing up every morning. Think of it like watering a plant. Miss a day and it's fine, but stop altogether and the plant dies. Mistake number 4. Skipping movement. Altogether. The drink is powerful, but if you spend the whole day sitting, you blunt the results. Even light walks, stretching, or simple chair exercises help direct those nutrients into muscle instead of fat. Avoid these traps, and you'll see results faster and more reliably. Think of this drink not as a quick fix, but as a foundation. One that supports strength, mobility, and independence for years to come. Now let's imagine the bigger picture. What your life could look like if you stick with this small daily habit. Fast forward 3 months from today. You wake up in the morning, and instead of dragging your feet, you feel light, energized, and ready to take on the day. Walking upstairs doesn't make you stop to catch your breath. Carrying groceries feels effortless. And when your grandkids run toward you, you bend down and lift them with confidence, without that quiet fear of, what if I can't? 6 months in, the changes go even deeper. Your posture improves, your clothes fit better, and your doctor notices stronger numbers in your checkups. Better blood sugar, steadier blood pressure, healthier weight. You're not just surviving your 60s and 70s, you're thriving in them. 1 year later, you look back and realize this single habit gave you something priceless: independence. You don't need to rely on others for daily tasks, and you feel in control of your body again. And that's the true reward. Living longer, yes, but also living better. This is what I want you to see. This breakfast drink isn't just about muscles. It's about giving yourself a future filled with strength, confidence, and joy. Every sip is an investment in years of freedom and vitality. So let's bring it all together. You now know the hidden enemy after 60, muscle loss, and the silent way it steals strength, independence, and joy from daily life. You've also discovered the turning point, that weakness is not inevitable, and with the right fuel, your body can rebuild muscle at any age. And finally, you've learned the solution: a simple, protein-rich breakfast drink that can start repairing your muscles in just weeks. The choice is now yours. You can keep following the old routines: toast, tea, and tired mornings. Or you can make one small change that will ripple through the rest of your life. This isn't just about adding years to your life. It's about adding life to your years. So here's my challenge. Tomorrow morning, blend up that drink. Stick with it for the next 30 days. Watch how your strength, energy, and confidence grow. And when you feel the difference, share it with someone you love. Because life after 60 doesn't have to be about decline. It can be about renewal. The first step starts in your kitchen, with 1 glass every morning.